Our impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep.
Oh, goddamn hacker, that second damn night that asshole's cut in.
Yeah, there you go! I said go! Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking go.
Alrighty then.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Brothers Hack the Matrix. I am your host, JoesAtmosfere, and I am joined by, there can be only one, the Hylunder.
What's happening? What's happening?
And he is sharking for pearls, as usual.
Sharking for pearls, as usual. Taking it all in, right? So, there you go.
If you're wondering why he's distracted, I'm sure he's watching football right now. He's trying to check out
I'm not, man. I'm just... We've got our feeds going on YouTube, so we're good to go.
Yeah, man. We should be going on YouTube. We should be going on the big green play button. I just checked out The Itch. We're on over there. I'm trying not to use the names because YouTube doesn't like that very much when you do that. So.
Oh my God! Everything YouTube does like.
Yeah, there's a lot of things YouTube doesn't like, but anyway. Yeah, man.
Old-fashioned communism.
Old-fashioned communism. Happens every time. No, I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, what's going on, people? It is a great Sunday, a football Sunday. Been enjoying the games. I'm hoping my beloved Seahawks will be able to win the 1976 Expansion Bowl today. They're both wearing their throwback uniforms, and it's awesome. I really wish the Seahawks would go back to their regular uniforms. I really do. Sort of Poopus is in the house. He says, "Hey-o, humans and other critters. Good to see you, man." And I'm sure we'll have others stopping by. But right now, the people want to know what you're sporting tonight, bro. What do you got there?
This is the vintage bass. This is a bastard right here, man. I love this guitar. It's just got the one single pickup on it, man. It really thumps, though. I'm surprised by the thing. It's easy to play. I love the way it looks, and this is what I've been tracking the last 2 albums with. I gave my other one away to my tattoo artist. Shout out to James Buster at Tattoo Chapel. He's very talented, but I gave him my other bass and sporting this one now, and I really like this one. So yeah.
What's his name again?
James Buster. And his studio is called Tattoo Chapel.
Well done! Walk.
Very good. There we go. Very good. By the way, my brother is, he suffers from ink poisoning. That guy is trying to cover every inch of his body, not covered by clothing, that is covered by clothing, that is, so that you can't tell.
I have a few.
He has just a few. minimum few.
This T-shirt actually is an art something. This is a YouTuber that used to. I don't know that he's active anymore, but at one time he did a lot of how-to. If you're interested in becoming a tattoo artist, he does really good work as well. I think he's down in San Antonio way now, but I don't know how active he is anymore. But great tattoo artist down there in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, man, that's cool, dude. That is cool. I'm trying to see. Where is my thingy, my bob?
Where's my
there
thingy?
It is. Yeah, where is my thingy? Hopefully it's in place, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
Where it is.
The wife might have taken off with it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Through her freezer, and there you go.
All right, boys and girls, you know how this starts. We got to get into the mess. We use a great graphic with the LSU Tigers, but it's the top of the heap.
Top of the heap.
And you know what the top of the heap's all about, though.
Eject! 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 Fire on the flight deck.
This business will get out of control. It'll get out of control, and we'll be lucky to live through it.
So much death. What can men do against such reckless hate?
We can fight back, damn it! What can men do?
What can men do?
What can they do? Well, first story tonight is the story we always start off with. The Ukraine war briefing. China providing Russia with intelligence on missile targets. Ukrainian officials claim. Ukrainian intelligence officials says evidence of a high level of cooperation between Russia and China are conducting satellite reconnaissance. What we know on day 1,320. Well, that source, that's great. In other news, water is wet. Is it any mystery that these guys are working together? Come on, man.
If people don't think these two powers are working together, I mean, who?
What?
Stupid.
Danny's actually thinking about changing the name of the show. Go ahead, tell him, Dan. What's
stupid?
I mean, every one of these headlines is just stupid. So.
Yeah, every one of them. Let's see. Who else is in the house? No, that
speaks to journalism.
They're just saying hi to each other. Yeah, I know.
It does, man.
Your journalism is rare now. You have to really search for it. You really do. In other news, Trump unveils plan to end war in Gaza and warns Hamas about rejecting it. The Trump administration last week unveiled the Middle East peace plan to end the nearly 2-year-long war between Israel and Hamas. Can we really classify this as a war, bro?
Well, yeah. People are losing their lives.
It's more like a thumping, I would say. But
the idea that he's warning Hamas, a group of people that have tunnels underneath that use churches and hospitals and civilians as shields.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It is stupid. Oh, my God. Israel and Hamas signal willingness to move forward on Trump's Gaza peace plan. Well, all I can say is that's good news. I really hope that they're actually going to do this. They're talking about releasing the remaining hostages. Of course, they've always got some caveat,
Exactly. If this thing goes through, we're going to find out 6 months to a year down the way, some money was exchanged hands, some promises were made,
right?
To the people in power. They're the only ones that are going to benefit from this whole thing,
right?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's just hope it comes to an end. I want to see all these conflicts end, but we never will see it. Yeah, and we know the big story here in the States this week. Vance said we were headed for a shutdown, and this was earlier in the week. The looming federal government shutdown appeared even more likely after top Democrats and Republicans met with the President, Donald Trump, at the White House. And Vance commented as such. And we all know that it's going on right now. The Senate rejects measure to end shutdown. House GOP to extend recess through October 13th. Yeah, these guys can't get along about anything, it looks like. Doing
our bidding.
Yeah.
Working for us.
Yeah. Yes. They are working for us. They're representing us and doing a fine job of it, I think. Of course, that's pure sarcasm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you say it every show we have. Where's the balanced budget, right? Where is that?
Balanced budgets. Where is your interest in balancing the budget and stop pissing away taxpayer dollars?
Yeah.
Where is that?
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere.
Yeah, it would be nice it would be nice to see that for sure. But apparently, they're just going to stick to their guns, and people are going to lose paychecks, lose jobs. According to some people.
Benefits, things that they worked their entire life for.
Yeah.
Doesn't affect the people that are sitting there gridlocked, being a bunch of freaking children.
We were going to take Mom out to the base this week, but we can't do it because of the shutdown. Because, I've got to, take her out there and apply for a sticker and all that good stuff for me and Rhonda's cars and all that good mess. And we can't do it right now. Because of this stuff, so
yep,
that's the top of the heap for this week.
Alrighty then.
You like the new producer, man? I like him. I think he's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, boys and girls, you know what's next?
I mean, just Cutler. Oh God!
It's time to check out that millionaire that's trying to show us the way, trying to tell us what we should be doing, that kind of thing. Yes. Oh, took it right on the chin. Yes. We'll talk about it when we get to the show, to the NFL. But right now, first we have to comment on Danny's second favorite sport. Behind hockey, and that is Major League Baseball. It's in the big push. Our beloved Red Sox got knocked out in a 3-game series with the hated Yanks. I see that the Cleveland Guardians got knocked out by the Detroit Tigers. Who else? The Reds got knocked out by the Dodgers.
Dodgers move on. Cubs move on.
Yeah.
The Phils are sitting there waiting. So you got the Brewers and the Cubs. Brewers took game 1. Philly and Dodgers. Dodgers took game 1. Yankees are taking it on the chin again today in game 2. It's 7-13. And where's the pitching? But anyway,
here we go. Right now, okay, it looks like we have a final score, 13-7. Looks like the Yankees finally picked up the bats late. We checked this while we were doing the show, and in the 5th inning, it was 12-0. So
yeah, the Yankees scored 7 in the 6th and the 7th, but still,
yeah,
I mean they get
it's bad. And you
so
got the Tigers
that was down 2-0 in the best of 5 series.
Yeah, so there you go. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, looking at this, Dan, do you have any predictions for us, sir?
Well,
it's your sport. You tell me.
I like the Brewers.
You've liked them all year. You've been talking about them all year, yeah.
I like the Brewers, and I think Seattle, they're down 1-0 to Detroit, but Seattle has been a good story this year.
Yeah.
I'm going to still stick with Seattle coming out of the American League.
Okay. All right. There you go.
And I think if the Brewers stay solid, I like them to win it all.
You've got those Mariners trying to get off the mat against the Tigers starting at the top of the hour. So, be looking forward to that. Absolutely. Okay, the NFL is going on right now, and it looks like Tennessee is trying to get off the mat. They have the ball late with 19 seconds. We'll check back in on that in a little bit. Wow. Let's hope they can pull it off. At the 2-minute warning, Washington has the ball and is trying to hang on to a 10-point lead against the Chargers. What a deal. Danny is a big fan of their quarterback who just stepped back off the bench after 3-week hiatus because of injury.
Oh, tough game. Look, the Chargers are going to be in every game, and they were down. Herbert gets a pass, and there's an interception in the end zone. or that could be a closer game. So
yeah. Well, they had the lead early. The Chargers had the lead early. So.
But then that kid stuck it into gear. So
that kid, huh? That kid. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one tonight. I mean, as soon as we're done, New England and Buffalo will be getting after it. I hope Mike Vrabel makes some noise tonight. We all picked Buffalo, but, it would be nice to see the Patriots jump up there and fight them.
Blow the doors off.
Wouldn't it be nice, though, Dan? Apparently we have a final in the Seattle game. Let me go look at that real quick. I've been waiting to see that result. Oh, my God, Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield does it again. He does it again. We were leading this game 28-35 halfway through the third quarter, and Baker Mayfield does it fucking again.
They are never out of a game.
They're never out of a game, man. They're never out of a game. Baker Mayfield, you can say what you want about different quarterbacks and stuff. He's got to be in the MVP talk this year because
he's a lunch pail guy.
Yeah.
He is a lunch pail guy, and he is a good leader. He fits the coach's personality.
Yep.
The other guy, look at the Bengals. They're terrible with that. Joe Burrow has been holding that thing together.
Yes.
And they are just a shadow.
They're a sieve. That team is a sieve. Just points flowing right through them. The only guy that can hold off, put a finger in the dike is Joe Burrow. Without him, that thing doesn't go, man.
They're garbage. They're not even competitive.
They are. Of course, I have to give a shout out though. I really do.
How about Denver going into Philadelphia and pulling
off? Denver going into Philadelphia. Let's hear it for those guys. Yay! I do not like undefeated teams. That's why I'm pulling for New England tonight. Damn it! And it's about time the Eagles were exposed. Yes, a good defense went in there and shut down that offense. So that's good. I like that. I do have to give a shout out though. If you didn't watch the game Thursday night, that was a heavyweight matchup between the 49ers and I should call them the walking wounded because they had nothing but second string. The only starter on that team really was the front line and Christian McCaffrey. Everybody else was a backup, okay? Including Mac Jones, who gutted out a win against the Rams. He got beat up the entire game. Every pass he threw, he got smoked. It was ugly to watch. He looked like, Danny, if you'd have seen it, he looked like he was dry heaving when he was leaving the field the last time he left the field. And I know he was over on the bench going, please don't let him score again. I don't want to go back out there because it went to overtime, man. And the defense did its job and stopped them on a 4th and 1. They went for the win. They went to get the first down. They were well in field goal range. They could have tied it, but the Rams said, fuck it, we go. And the Niners said, no, I don't think so. So it was a great game Thursday night. If you get a chance to watch the replay, you should do it. It was really, really good. We had some weird stories in the NFL this week, starting in Ireland last week. The quarterback, one of the backup quarterbacks for the Steelers, got jumped and robbed in Ireland.
Yeah, he probably lipped off the wrong bar. That's probably what happened.
He probably stepped down the wrong alleyway there.
Yeah,
and you can't be talking big noise in the wrong part of Ireland, man. You definitely get pimp slapped. But anyway, that happened, and in college football there was another big firing.
Did you put Tim's video?
What's that? Is he here? I'm sorry, I was in the middle of talking sports. Let's see. Martin says, "Where's Womack?" He's not here right now. And yeah, my man is here. Let's see. Hi, Mom. How you doing?
I don't have my teeth in.
Okay, well, don't stick your face in there.
Don't get on TV if you don't have your teeth in.
Wave at everybody, Mom.
Hi. I'm just waving at Daniel, aren't I?
No, you're waving at a whole bunch of people watching us on YouTube right now.
Say hello to the world, Mom.
Hi, Daniel. I love you.
I love you too.
See you later, Mom. Anyway, yeah, that's Mom, guys. You've heard about her a bunch. She don't show up on camera very often. But anyway, where's Womack? I do not know Martin Acosta Santana. But I do know that the next gentleman's name, Danny slipped up and said his name too early, see. You're not supposed to give away his name, dude. Everybody knows him as Fuck Headquarters 2005. But that's not really his name.
There are some who call me Tim.
Tim, we love you, but don't ask this question. You know how they did, bro. You know how they did. That's why you asked it. Yeah.
They went down. They won the first game. The error in the second game cost them the series.
Yep.
Should have won game 2, but Jared Durant decided as an outfielder he couldn't catch fly ball. So there you go.
Daniel, did you see his next one?
No.
Rename the band Sharding for
Pearl. I did see that. Hilarious.
That's too
I'll
good.
take it under consideration.
And yes, that was Mama Jo Martin. Yes, she was here. And they're all saying hail to Mom. Yeah. She's the coolest, man. She really is. Let's see. Breaking: SEC football coach fired after blowout loss Saturday.
You knew that
Razorbacks. This was last Saturday now. The Razorbacks lost. I can't remember who Notre Dame. They got smoked by Notre Dame. They got housed 56-13. And unfortunately, that made them decide to get rid of Pittman, 63-year-old head coach of the Razorbacks. So they are moving on from him as we speak. So another one bites the dust on the coaching trail this year in college football. Yes, sir.
That's a tough gig there in Arkansas.
Yeah, it is. It is.
They have not done well since coming over from the old Southwest Conference.
Nope.
And they just it's a revolving door there at the head coaching position.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do there. So, but yeah, he's gone. Knew that was coming.
Well,
that won't fix the problem. It won't.
No, it won't. It won't fix the problem there. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the school itself.
Recruiting.
Yeah, recruiting.
I'll tell you a name that might be a good fit there. I hate to see it happen because he's a great recruiter. Is Ed Ogeron.
Ed Ogeron. What is he doing now? Is he coaching? I know he got divorced. There was a huge divorce thing.
He's been out of the game for a while, but he's recently, in the recent headlines, says he's ready to come back and coach. So,
oh shit!
I would not be surprised if he lands up there in old Arkansas.
Wow, that would be something else. Tim says that was your mom's what?
Contractual obligation to the show.
Contractual obligation to the show. That's it. Yeah, she was coming in saying hi. Hey, man, I dig her, and I heard her come in the door, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to let her walk up here. Heck with it. I know she hears me talking. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's see. Let me think. Oh, my boss tells me that
Alrighty then.
It's time to move on.
Alrighty then.
He said, it's time for the flicks, boys and girls. It's time for another kind of millionaire trying to tell us how to live, you know?
That price is just too fucking high.
Too fucking high, right? Unbelievable, man. That is such... I mean, dude, that is such a great damn movie. I love it. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Hang on. All right, we're going to start with what we usually start with, the numbers from this weekend. And it's no surprise. The Swifties are out in force with the new album. It's the Taylor Swift, the official release party of Showgirl. It's at the AMC theaters. It's made $33 million this weekend. And all it is backstories on the songs and stuff for the album. So, yeah, you get some more pop rock, Dan. Yay. Your favorite thing.
Sorry, I threw up a little bit. Sorry.
I thought you were going to say stupid.
I was going to, but I was throwing up. So I couldn't
go. Number 2 is One Battle After Another in its second week. Not doing well. The Smashing Machine, talking about not doing well in its first weekend, it's only going to make $6 million. And
Nobody knows who that is.
Right. Well, I mean, those that follow MMA know who this guy is.
MMA would know, but
yeah, but that's to me. I don't know about you, Dan, but I've never gotten into MMA. I like boxing.
Well, MMA is the purest, form of that. I mean, it's a genre to itself, and I mean, you have to respect the different disciplines that are shown there.
There's more than one way to win. I mean, all you have to do is look no further than Ronda Rousey. She was dominating people with grappling, and then when she ran up against a striker that wouldn't let her touch her, she got dominated by Holmes. You know.
Yeah, she was catching this for sure.
Yeah. So
the Smashing Machine, I don't. What?
Well, they're talking a lot of Oscar buzz for The Rock. They say he's fantastic in it. So.
Somebody's making an end run to try to get him an Oscar because who gives a shit about that? I mean, honest to God.
Yeah.
We have enough reality smashing us in the face every day. Smashing Machine. You want to talk about Smashing Machine? Step outside the freaking door once in a while.
But then we got Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie, in fourth place with 5.2. And then we've got The Conjuring Last Rites with 4 million. The Conjuring Last Rites has been the most successful movie of the fall. It's in 5 weeks. It's made 167 million altogether domestically. Yeah, Gabby's Dollhouse. I believe it's a kids movie. Yeah, that's what it is. Yep. There you go. Yep. There you go, Dan. That's the big lineup right now. Look, they're not putting anything out that you and I would go see. They're not putting nothing out.
One jewel after another. Hollywood
right. Not to be confused with one battle after another. Of course. Right? You know what I'm saying? So.
Alrighty then.
You want to hear a crazy-ass story, dude? Check this one out. AI actress Tilly Norwood condemned by SAG-AFTRA. Tilly is not an actor. It has no life experience to draw from, no emotion.
I believe it's the Film Actors Guild, also known as FAG.
Dude, they are worried about this AI actress. Can you believe this, man? An AI actress. This is a completely AI being. And I watched some of the videos with her in it, and they all look fake. I mean, I don't know why they're worried about this, but
because
AI is already.
It's going to get better, and it's going to look all the little perverts and drug addicts and alcoholics that are great actors for Hollywood. Yeah, they should be concerned because this is the wave of the future. It's not going anywhere.
No, it's not.
And eventually, they will take over, and all these big contracts that these people make. They're going to go away.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
have to get real jobs like the rest of us.
Yes, sir. That's what they'll have to do. Yes, they will. You'll never guess what we got now, Dan. It has returned. The Diddy Files have returned, bro.
It's not going to go away. I mean, it's just a gift that keeps on giving right here. The Diddy Files.
The Diddy Files. What's up with Diddy? Diddy. Diddy, what's up? Diddy. Anyway.
Go ahead, man.
Anyway, we've got a few headlines right here, right quick. Diddy prosecutors aiming for 11-year sentence argued disgraced musician is unrepentant. Also, judge rejects Sean Diddy Combs' bid to toss prostitution convictions. And, he's been talking with the judge trying to get everything reduced, and it's just not working for him. Sean Diddy Combs sentenced to more than 4 years in prison. Looks like he's going to get, it says hip-hop mogul Diddy Combs was sentenced to just over 4 years in prison on Friday after being convicted on prostitution-related charges involving his 2 ex-girlfriends. So... And we already reported last week that one of them is coming after him in civil court, too. So, yeah. But 4 years. That's what he's going to get, Dan. After all the rigmarole that they put out there and all this, videotapes and all this other stuff, 4 years.
I'll be surprised if he actually does 4 years.
Right.
Trump will pardon him on his way out the door. He'll probably do 3, something like that. Because him and Trump are home skillets for
right.
Show.
Right. I hear you. Let's see. Tilly asked for a phased plasma rifle in 40-watt range. That's right. She's the Terminator, and she's coming to get us. That's right. That's from the Terminator, Dan. Remember when he's in the gun shop? He says, the Uzi 9mm. And then he goes, Then he goes, phased plasma rifle in the 40 right. Yeah, just what you see here, dude, sir. Let's see. Martin says, I bet he won't serve 2 full years. Yeah. He's going to get time served and good behavior. That you get the justice you can afford. And so he can afford a lot. So he's going to be able to.
He's got a lot of money being laid out in front of him, too, for his freaking autobiography, movie rights, TV deals. He's going to make money.
He's going to make a lot of money off of it. Yeah.
If this person is taken to the civil court, they can really kick him in the nuts on that.
Yeah, they can. Absolutely. I mean, that's what Ron Goldman did to get to OJ. I mean, the civil court thing made him just basically bankrupt. Yeah, so this kind of hit me sideways this week. Arrest warrant issued for Fast and Furious star Tyrese Gibson after his dog allegedly kills another dog. I hate this right here when they put semicolon according to police. That's what it's saying, but when you're reading it just makes it sound stupid. Neighbor complained to police that the actor's dog killed his dog, say police. And they have video of the last whereabouts of both dogs, and apparently this is nothing new. His neighbors have called about his dogs running the neighborhood several times, apparently. And his lawyer says that he's cooperating with the police, but he hasn't turned himself in yet. So it's rather strange, you know what I mean? But what I'm wondering is, this guy has more money than we'll ever think of having, and he can't control 3 dogs? He can't keep them in his yard? I don't know, you know? That's rather strange. And they're like, one of them's a pit bull and one of them's a mastiff, you know, they're big dogs, you know?
I don't know how much money this guy's got. I don't know what his priorities are. Yeah. Stupid.
Well, this is the thing, Dan. If you're going to have animals like that, you should be responsible enough to take care of them. I mean, you've had big dogs before. They didn't run the neighborhood. You took care of them.
Look, they got through privacy fences. I love those dogs when I brought them here, but we couldn't keep them in, so I had to get rid of them. You know, the idea that this guy's and again, this is something that we're reading. We don't know the true facts. It sounds like their dogs have free run of the neighborhood.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound right, you know. But if that's happening, he's responsible.
Yeah,
if that's happening, he's responsible.
That's for sure. Absolutely, man. It was kind of weird to me. I was like, why would somebody with that much money? Why would their dogs be running the neighborhood like that?
Why would people that have, regardless if they have money or not, dude?
Yeah.
If you have dogs like that you know are you know, could be a threat. It could be a smoke. It doesn't matter. You don't want dogs just running the neighborhood.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Nothing good comes from that.
No, it doesn't.
Alrighty then.
That's what he said, man. Oh, man. I do like him. He's got a lot of energy, bro. Got a lot of energy. He said, it's time for the earthquakes. Time to check out the craziness that's happening around the world.
The earthquake segment is blinking, dude.
The battery life. Yeah, because it's got so many subgenres now.
Yes.
You know? I mean, which one do we want to start with tonight? Actually, no, we'll start with earthquakes, but no, you know what? I think, Dan, you know, and it's, I think it's time for your newest segment. What do you think, dude?
And evolve with the times, bro.
Got to roll with the times? Okay. All right.
Active Matrix is an ever-evolving thing, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, man. You know, let's go ahead and try it out and see how they like it, okay? We have a new segment for you guys. It's called Fall from Grace. It's those folks that think they've got everything under control. They've got the world by the balls. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they fall from grace.
What is going on? We put them on.
What is going on with this, man? First up this week on Fall from Grace, it's former NFL quarterback begins prison sentence in Tennessee. Our good man, you see him on the jockstrap every week. It's Jay Cut Daddy. the guy we call Cut Daddy Cutler, Jay Cutler. We know he had a little bit of a rough time with his divorce. Did a few things he shouldn't have done, like drinking while driving, that kind of thing.
And possessing of a firearm or loaded
Yeah.
Series of
Received a 4-day jail sentence after pleading guilty to 1 count of misdemeanor DWI. And so he begins his 4-day tour.
He begins his fall from grace.
He begins his fall from grace. Next up, church pastor who raped woman and abused 8 children jailed.
8 children. This guy's been the head of this pastor for a long time too, man.
Oh,
and he's been busted. What a POS this guy is.
Yeah.
Knocked off the pedestal. Falling
from grace. Yes, absolutely. Texas sheriff arrested by his own deputies.
Arrested by his own deputies.
Now faces new charges for lying to a grand jury.
Grand jury, bro. Can't do that. You know what happens when you do that? As a sheriff, you get knocked off your pedestal, bro. Fall from grace.
Fall from grace, baby. And the latest one, when we first heard this, we were all concerned for Mark Sanchez. He'd been stabbed in Indianapolis. You know, that's all we heard. Severe injuries. He's been hospitalized.
Why you heard that because he's up on this pedestal, dude.
Yes, it's true. He's up on the pedestal. Well, guess what? When the details came out about this this story, guess what? He fell from grace because you know what? He's in the hospital with serious injuries. But here's the thing: he's been arrested on. Let me see what the charges are. I had him on my other thing. Here it is. He was arrested in the hospital for battery with injury, unlawful entry of a motor vehicle, and public intoxication. Mr. Sanchez apparently didn't like where somebody was parking at a restaurant at 12:30 in the morning. As soon as I saw the time the cops were called at 12:30 in the morning, I said, you know what? Drinking is involved. Some way, shape, or form.
Nothing good's happening.
This driver for, a delivery service was parked somewhere. Sanchez didn't like where he was parked and confronted the man and hit him several times in the face, causing injuries. And the man pepper sprayed him, trying to get him off of him. And that didn't work. So he ended up defending himself with a knife and stabbing him. This driver is listed as the victim in the police report. Oh my gosh. That is classic fall from grace right there, boys and girls. That does it this week for our edition. Fall from grace. That's right. Yeah. Wow. What a deal. What a deal. Oh my God. They have fallen from grace, man. That is crazy.
Alrighty then.
All right, so let's get to the rest of the earthquakes, shall we? Let's see. Is it this one? Is this what I'm looking for? No, it's not. Hang on. I've got so many tabs now, guys. Okay, here we go. First one we got under earthquakes tonight, dog horror, mom of 5. Now, look, this is, as far as I'm concerned, if we had a Darwin Award, this would be the winner this week. Mom of 5, 34, killed by her own pet Rottweiler, which bit her while fighting a Pomeranian for McDonald's chicken nuggets. She had laid this shit out on the floor as a snack for the dogs. And you've got a pit bull, a Rottweiler, and a Pomeranian. And they ended up getting in a fight. Can you believe it?
Stupid.
I mean, come on.
I mean, what are you doing?
What are you thinking?
That's just bad. Oh, look at he's like Sodom and no, we haven't got to Sodom and Gomorrah yet, man. This is not even Sodom and Gomorrah. This is more like the Darwin Award right there. YouTube to pay $24.5 million to settle Trump account suspension suit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, apparently they blocked the Trump's account a while ago. Whenever
Trump?
Twitter did it and all that
Now
good
they
shit.
gotta pay.
Yeah, now they gotta pay. And that falls under stupid, if you ask me, Dan. It really is.
Stupid.
Elon Musk breaks silence after his name is in latest Epstein files release. His name and whatever that prince is over in jolly old England, his names end up coming up in this week's report. And and Elon on X said, "Shame on Sky News for this utterly misleading headline. Anyone pushing this false narrative deserves complete contempt," he wrote on X. "Epstein tried to get me to go on his island, and I refused," in capital letters. Yet they named me even before Prince Andrew, who did visit. So there you go. He's fired back about the Sky News report about him and Prince Andrew being in the
if he
files.
sues pants off of whoever released that information, that to me would be saying, look, I didn't do that. I'm going to sue the shit out of you for. If he doesn't do that,
then then you got to question it, right? That's what I would think. Martin says, but there never was censorship against the right. They told me so. Talking about Trump's channel being squashed. Yeah, right. Drug Task Force seizes record-breaking $1 million pounds of cocaine, denying cartels and narco-terrorists $11 billion with a B dollars. 1 million pounds of cocaine is enough to fill 42 dump trucks. Yeah, they're busy down in the waters down south, boys and girls. Trump says U.S. is in armed conflict with the drug cartels after ordering strikes against, strikes in the Caribbean. And he did it again this week, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't think I have an article on it this week, but I think he nuked another boat. But U.S. Special Forces Ghost Ship has just appeared off the coast of Venezuela, where most of this action is going on.
What's interesting is the all-out war that they're waging against these cartels. I mean, they didn't just start boating in drugs into the United States. That just didn't start, during his administration.
No,
that's been going on forever, probably since the 70s.
Yeah.
So what has changed? What has changed?
He is going after him for some reason. Reason. But what is the reason? I mean, is it the war on drugs? Because I'm pretty sure we don't hear about missiles being fired at trucks coming in across from Mexico. We don't hear anything like that, do we? No, it's happening in the open seas right now.
Open sea.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But
interesting.
I mean, they've been trucking in and boating in drugs since time immemorial, man, since the 70s.
Yeah. Well, I liked what you said earlier when we were talking pre-game about this. I'd really like to see the vetting on the targets that he's choosing.
You want to make sure that the intel is spot on,
right,
beyond reproach. Because if you're blasting these boats, God forbid you hit a civilian target.
Civilians, yeah, we don't want that happening, no doubt. Look, if it's drug runners, hey, they chose that life.
You know the deal.
Hey, yeah, they know the cost, no doubt. Let's see. What has changed is that since Chavez, the government is part of the cartels, and they have ramped up the shipments. Now, Martin has a unique perspective. He fled the communism down there in Venezuela, so very interesting to see.
That would explain a lot of things. They get free run to do what they. I mean, you talk to people that I know people that have come from that part of the world, and they speak to that very thing. So,
yep.
If it's actually going on, I mean, is that
Yeah,
new?
you see Martin's comment. He said there's other things besides that. We can talk in private. Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. Yeah. But I like Martin's perspective because he knows about that part of the country. He's from there. So, anyway, let's see what the next one is. Yeah, I'd like to see the vetting on those targets. I really would. I would like to see that. If you're going to be transparent, please be transparent. Tell us, who was on those boats, all the good stuff. Next up, Massive comet zooming through solar system could be alien technology, Harvard astrophysicist says. New data shows the 3-1, or I think that's 3-1, Atlas is 3 to 5 orders of magnitude more massive than previous objects. That is crazy, man.
Well, I'll tell you what, just from where I'm sitting, information that comes out of Harvard anymore, you got to really question it, and hopefully you got a second and third source on that, because Harvard is not the Harvard it used to be. So,
gotcha.
From where I'm sitting, anyway. So,
yep. This says astronomers discovered an unusual object entering our solar system earlier this month, but a Harvard physicist is sounding alarms that the object could be an alien probe. NASA, ESA, David Jewett, UCLA image processing, and that's who put up the picture.
That's a great picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
shows us a lot, doesn't it? Yeah. That's amazing. It's amazing stuff. I'm with you on that, dude. We need to get more than one source. For sure. You always want more than one source on a story. This story is just. Go ahead, say it before I put it up, Dan.
Stupid.
Teenager shot dead after being mistaken for a squirrel? What the hell?
Whoever allows this headline to go up is just dumb. That can't be.
That can't be what happened, right? That can't be what happened. All I can figure is this guy didn't have hunter's orange on out there when somebody was hunting. That's all I can figure. But, man, what the... Okay.
Well, I mean, if this is truly the case, somebody accidentally kills someone. I mean, it happens in the woods, you know, but it happens because the person pulling the trigger is not really identifying what they're shooting at.
Yeah.
I mean, hunter, you're supposed to identify the target, know what you're shooting. Some people, it's brown and it's moving, I'm shooting.
Yeah.
That's just crazy to me.
It is. It is nuts.
If that happens, then that's just sad. But, I mean, as a hunter, you want to make sure that your background is good and what you're shooting at is good. Man, I've had a chance to shoot at some things that did not have a kill shot, and I could have lobbed bullets at it, but you don't want to shoot unless you know what you're shooting at and that you get a good kill shot.
Well, if you're a good hunter, Dan, I mean, I've never done it. You've done it. I have never done it. But we come from a hunting family. I would imagine, just from some of the stories I've heard, you want to know what you're shooting at and where you're hitting it so you don't have to run through the woods for an hour. Right?
Know what you're shooting at, understand what's in your background. And, I mean, you don't put your hand on the trigger. You don't put your finger on the trigger until you're ready to pull that trigger. Roll.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. Martin Acosta Santana says, Dick Cheney, anyone? Oh, yeah. Let's look into the background of the two.
In
the face. And you will apologize, too, on top of that, right?
Sorry about that.
Sorry, I stepped into the line of fire. Next up, divers become overnight millionaires after discovering trove of rare coins off Florida's Treasure Coast.
Well done.
That is awesome. I wish that would happen to me.
Well done!
Somebody wins, you know?
Dude, a team of divers literally stuck gold. Yep. 300-year-old coins on the seafloor of Florida's Treasure Coast. Wow.
You watch. When the litigation's all said and done, the government's going to come in and take that freaking...
Oh, they're going to take a bunch of them.
Freaking treasure and blah, blah, blah.
You know what, though? One of my favorite movies growing up, man, you remember the second Peter Benchley book that they made into a movie? It had Robert Shaw, who was in Jaws, okay? That's the first Peter Benchley. Yes, The Deep. You remember that? Where they were looking for proof that they had something? It was him, Jeff Bridges, and Jacqueline Bisset. Oh, my God, that girl was gorgeous. Great movie. Loved it. But it showed a lot about what you have to go through to prove that these things are actual, treasures that are worth something, It's pretty cool stuff. If you guys haven't seen that before, watch it. It's a lot of fun. The conservationist movement this week, who I've never had a problem with. I think we should be conserving our resources on the earth. This is the people that think recycling is a good thing and all that good stuff. Jane Goodall, conservationist, renowned for her chimpanzee research, dies at 91. This is a groundbreaking woman, man. She actually went and lived amongst those, and these are nothing to be taken lightly, boys and girls. These things will kill you if you move the wrong way.
Oh, yes.
And she lived with them for a long time in the Amazon in Africa. It's pretty awesome, the stuff she did. You should, if you've never seen any of the documentaries about this woman, you should really check it out. But she passed away. I thought she was gone already, Dan. I was kind of shocked to see she was still alive because, you know, she did all that back in the 70s, if you remember. So yeah. So
be confused with the lady that used to hang out with the Silverbacks, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Two different ladies. So,
mm-hmm. Yep. But Jane Goodall, she will be missed for sure. Let's see what we got here. What are they saying in the chat here? Oh, Keely Chow is here. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Martin says, and now the IRS will make them bend over and take it unlubed. Talking about the treasure hunters. Yes, absolutely. Danny says, everything and nothing at the same time is going on. It's good to see you, Keely Chow. And yes, you got your revenge on Vanderbilt. Very cool, man. Very cool. Next up, Tennessee is set to execute a woman for the first time in over 200 years. What did she do?
She killed somebody.
Yeah, she did kill somebody. When she was 18 years old, which is an adult in most states, she killed a rival for a boyfriend, and she stabbed, bludgeoned, carved a pentagram in her chest, all this good stuff, and then she showed a piece of a skull to a classmate bragging about it. Yeah, so you know they don't catch the smart ones; they catch the dumb ones, Dan. And yeah, this girl's fixing to get executed over in Tennessee. And what's funny is one of the ways you can get killed. Yeah, bludgeoned. Yeah. Is by firing squad. Yep. Pretty interesting stuff.
Is that that's how they're going to execute her?
They may be doing that. Yes, they may be doing that with firing squad.
What?
Yep.
Oh man, Tennessee. Go ahead.
Yep.
Man. Right.
Now this one, you know, we got a lot of ICE stories, but I like this one. I like this one a lot because we heard about that apartment complex in Denver that was taken over by a Venezuelan gang. 300 ICE agents swarm Chicago apartment complex in Venezuelan gang raid. These guys move into public housing and take it over, dude. They pretty much, it's kind of like
we get to foot that bill.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's crazy.
Taxpayer dollars.
Yep, that's the proper use of it. Now, one thing I don't like, I saw this story the other day. It was stupid as shit. I wish I could have grabbed the friggin' article on it, but Bad Bunny has been confirmed to be the artist for the Super Bowl. And right away, these guys in Trump's administration are saying, yeah, we're going to have ICE at the Super Bowl. And I'm like, oh, man.
I don't know who
really?
Bad Bunny is.
Bad Bunny's a Puerto Rican artist, man. He's a rapper and DJ. He's really popular. He's actually done some wrestling events with the WWE. And,
is he here illegally or?
No, he's a Puerto Rican. Puerto Ricans are U.S. citizens, bro. It's a territory. Yeah. So, but what just it drives me nuts that these guys have to throw their dick around and say, yeah, we're gonna have ICE at the Super Bowl, and we're gonna be checking everybody that's working with him, and blah 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 blah. I'm like, that makes no sense, man. Just go after the people we know are bad actors that are abusing the system, please, if you don't mind. And you don't have to talk about it every 5 seconds. You really don't. You know, it's crazy. Next up, the story that Danny just needs more information about. Amelia Earhart's long-lost plane likely located in Lagoon. Expedition team claims citing very strong evidence.
Who cares? Unbelievable. There's my taxpayer dollars just getting pissed away. Who cares? Why? Why do we care?
Oh, my gosh, Dan.
Where's the FCC files?
This was 80 years ago.
Where's the balanced budget?
80 years to achieve.
Amelia Earhart. That's what we're doing now. Jesus.
She hasn't been seen in 80 years.
Trash. She didn't make it. That's no big secret. Big deal. Who cares?
Talk about the Venezuelan gang. Send them back to Venezuela for some baseball players. Go Braves, go Cubs, he says. Keely Chow, always good with the one-liners. Yes, Amelia just went back to her homeland. You know what? She hasn't been seen in a long time, man. I did a paper on her in high school, and at the time I knew everything about what happened to her. There was a lot of speculation she might be alive in one of those Pacific islands, you know, one of those outer ones. She wasn't. She didn't make it.
Dead.
Yes.
Dead.
And any other misconstrued thing is just stupid. It really is. Next up, 2 Delta. Oh, whoa. I can't show this one yet. I got ahead of myself because Danny's got to see his video because he loves this video. Let me tell you. Boys and girls, we got some interesting stuff tonight in the trains, planes, and automobiles department. There's Danny on Monday morning. There he is. Yes.
I'll be me tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Trains, planes, and automobiles, boys and girls. That's right. And in the files this week, 2 Delta regional jets collide on taxiway at LaGuardia Airport. 1 injured. If you take go ahead.
Stupid.
The nose of one of the planes hit a wing of another plane, and it's just it's dumb. Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Doesn't.
What are you gonna do?
Fuck it! I'm going through. We're going.
Going.
I don't care if anybody's in front of us.
I know you can call me, but I'm going.
What in the hell, man? That is absolutely crazy. And in this story, wait till you see this next one, because this one don't come along every day, boys and girls. Man who plunged 11,000 feet to the ground after his parachute malfunctioned while skydiving survives crash. Mitchell Deacon and his skydiving instructor hit the ground at approximately 35 to 45 miles per hour, according to the police report. And these guys survived. Now they have massive injuries.
You're going to see some serious shit.
When this baby hits what? 45?
88.
88. I need to cut that clip, don't I? 80 per hour. Yeah, no shit. That's awesome. But yeah, glad to see they survived, man. I wonder if they'll do it again. It was an instructor and a student in tandem. Oh my God. Wow. I know the student ain't going up again. Oh, I can almost guarantee that. You know? Mm-hmm. And also tonight in the earthquakes.
In the what?
Pete Hegseth tells top generals prepare for war. Now this is a bullshit. This is one of those headlines that I just can't stand. It makes it sound like World War III is about to start, right? If you saw his speech to those generals, boys and girls, all he was saying was, you people need to lose some weight. He was saying he's tired of seeing fat generals. He's tired of seeing fat soldiers. He said, you're going to start taking a PT test twice a year. You're going to start doing PT every duty day. You know? That's all he was talking about, man. He said he wants to see
people. This headline is very, very misleading. And people that don't read or don't care to read, they're going to read that headline and go, oh, look, I was fooled by it. I'm like, what the hell? These guys are going crazy up here. They're going to war, going to the War Department, going to war.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Misleading. Yeah, bad journalism, bad news outlets, not giving us good information at all.
Well, it's bad actors just trying to slant the story towards what they want you to, you know, they're trying to promote a reaction from you. You know what I mean? Okay, boys and girls. Next up in the earthquakes, of course, you know, Danny and his segments. We've got The newest one that I think everybody's liking. They're liking this one, Dan. I'm pretty sure they're liking it. And you guys may know what it is. It's called
Sodom and Gomorrah now. Oh, man.
Danny can't handle it. Yeah, it's signs and symptoms of the fall of man, boys and girls. And here we go. Keely Chow's going to be saying, oh, God, oh, fuck, whatever. Let's see. Keely Chow commenting on everything football. How about them Cowboys, he says. Yeah, sure. Bad journalism, absolutely, Dan. Communists, yeah. Stupid. What MSM reframing a story? No way, Martin says. All right, here's the first one under Sodom and Gomorrah now. Horror as, and there goes my brother, but that's okay. I've got him with me at all times. Horror as school student brings gun on field trip and shoots themselves in front of class. South Carolina State University. What the hell? Canyon View Junior High, it says here, Utah, shot themselves while on a field trip at South Fork. That is crazy, guys. That is absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. And I know what Danny would say.
Sodom and Gomorrah now. Sodom and Gomorrah now.
He'll be back. As soon as he gets the link out of his email, he'll be back, guys. Next one. At least 25 people are dead after drinking $1 bottles of vodka laced with methanol. If you don't know what that is, it's found in windshield wiper fluid and antifreeze and household products. It's basically a cleaner, boys and girls. And apparently somebody laced vodka with it. What in the hell?
Sodom and Gomorrah now.
And here we go with Keely Chow's commentary. I mean, really, man, this is crazy, isn't it? Next up, woman lured men looking for a good time, gave them fatal dose of fentanyl-laced cocaine before robbing them.
Sodom and Gomorrah now.
This chick is, yikes. Luring them with sexual favors and shit and killing them with overdose levels of fentanyl.
That's what's up. That's what you do in a civilized society, man.
It's methane-based alcohol, he says. Yeah, that's horrible, man. That's absolutely crazy. Some people that are addicts will just drink anything. It's ridiculous. Here we go. This is like the male version of Fatal Attraction, boys and girls. Man executed couple threw their baby in a lake because the mother did not want to leave her husband for him. So this guy just wiped them all out.
He just wiped them all out, right? So it wasn't bad enough they were, cheating on the husband, right? That's not bad enough.
Yeah. That's, wow.
Sodom and Gomorrah now. That's just a sign of the time.
Yeah, Keely Chow with the commentary. Yeah, it is bad. Super bad. Next one. Instead of calling for help, woman allegedly drove with 13-year-old trapped under car after she ran her over. What the hell, man? What is going on here, Dan? Unbelievable.
Sodom and Gomorrah now.
Yikes. Next up. Raid of church leaders. Florida mansion reveals 57 forced laborers, the feds say. The Tampa area mansion was the home of Michelle Brannon, who helped lead the Kingdom of God Global Church with founder David Taylor, officials say. There you go. That looks like the humble digs of a minister, doesn't it? It really does.
Sodom and Gomorrah now.
What a deal. Yikes. That's it this week for Sodom and Gomorrah now, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed this segment. It looks like Danny's having some internet issues, but I'm sure he will be back as soon as he can get back. But yeah, that's
Sodom and Gomorrah now.
Okay. Let's see what else we got in the earthquakes this week. Well, you can't get out of the earthquakes without the trump cards. But first, before we do the trump cards, we have to do that segment the trump cards are part of, and that's the ones where we talk about those that go to represent us at the city, state, and federal level, and that would be the best and brightest. And the first one tonight, let's see. Yeah. This one's in best and brightest, boys and girls. Aliens may be hiding out in 5 or 6 underwater UFO bases off U.S. coast, claims Congressman. Yeah, okay. And there he is. There you go. You're back. You're back and flying, dude.
You know what? I was sitting I was sitting here for like 3 minutes. I was
talking
up on the video.
Yeah.
I'm talking. I'm looking. I'm like,
you are stone-faced. Yes. And I'm just going on like you're not even speaking, right?
I'm just like, what the fuck, man?
I covered for you, though, man. I had it. Look.
Sodom and Gomorrah now.
I told everybody.
I want to say something real quick about the lady that runs over the 13-year-old. All those adults were there. Nobody initially called 911, and she had the brilliant idea to try to back up to get this girl from underneath her car. Then they called 911. That was a whole crazy deal right there. All those adults, and nobody thought to call the cops or first responders right away. Let's just try to back up real quick. Maybe we can unlodge her.
Why don't we just stop the vehicle
and call for help? Yeah. The young lady did survive. I don't know what the extent of her injuries are, but it's just crazy.
As usual, Keely Chow responds, holy shit, but he can't control himself as usual. The woman in two of those women in 2 of those stories are kind of hot. Hello, nurses. And he's feeding the ducks. Oh, my God. Wow. Take it easy, man. We need to get you in a 12-step program. But anyway, as you can see, the first best and brightest tonight is the aliens may be hiding out in 5 to 6 underwater UFO bases off the coast, claims a congressman. And that congressman would be Republican Representative Tim Burchett. He made the explosive claims in a video posted on social media. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
I'm supposed to say that.
Yeah, I don't. Let's not pursue that one. But anyway, we can't get out of best and brightest though until we recognize that segment that we have every week ever since he became president again, and that's the Trump cards. We got to have the Trump cards. We got to tell the stories about the Trumpster and what he's got rolling, right? So let's see what he's got going on this week. First one. Trump says U.S. to impose 100% tariff on movies made outside the country. So I guess if it's a foreign film, you're going to pay twice as much for a ticket to see it. I guess is what's going to happen or something. I don't know.
I mean,
well, they could be American movies that are made in London and things like that, right?
Well, I mean, a lot of movies that are supposedly shot, in American settings are not shot in the United States. No. Canada's a big place where they go for.
Yeah, they do.
In jolly old England, they shoot a lot of movies over there, so.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
100% tariffs on movies outside.
Yep. Movies filmed outside the states.
Just do AI and be done with it. Then you won't have to deal with
There you go. And
actors.
everybody be out of job. More
Right.
jobs lost to AI. Nice. That'll work. I personally would hate to see that. I can see it. I think it's a tool just like CGI is. I think it's a tool that can be used, for better special effects. That's great. But I still want to see actors doing their thing and stuff because I'm a fan. I've always been a big fan. So
Sure.
okay, next up, Trump administration opens more land for coal mining, offers $625 million to boost coal-fired power plants. Which isn't this what gets most of the power on the East Coast is coal? Isn't
No,
that?
I don't know about that. I know a lot of coal is used for heating, but as far as power goes, I don't know about that. I really don't. Good luck finding a workforce now that we've demonized the coal mining industry.
Right. Yeah.
But the flip side of that is that the people that own these businesses, they need to do a better job along safety, ventilation, and because coal miners are going to get that black lung if they don't have good ventilation.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a fact. That's for sure. Trump, Pfizer agree to lower U.S. drug prices, exempt companies from pharma tariffs. So apparently, Pfizer is going to give us our drugs a little cheaper. Sounds like.
Would be nice.
That would be nice. That's a good thing. I consider that a good Trump card right there.
Sure.
And lastly, Trump plans for thousands of federal firings on government shutdown day 2, and they could be permanent. Yeah, this is the side effect of shutting the government down. He's already on a slash and burn mission anyway. You're just giving this guy a reason to fire more people. You know what I mean? So, hey.
Well, you have a bloated government.
Yep.
This is bound to happen.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to catch hell for it because, he's letting go a lot of people. They need to be very strategic about the positions they let go. I mean, it seems like they're doing the shotgun blast thing, and then after the fact going, oh, maybe we shouldn't have got rid of that position or that position.
Right, yeah.
A bit more strategic about this, but, we do have a bloated government, so it needs to be reeled in.
Well, in the days of Doge, they were slashing and burning too quick. They really were. The example I always show is the nuclear physicists they get rid of that they needed, right? They had to run and get them back in house, right? It was ridiculous, dude. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for tonight's America's Best and Brightest. So is that still the best video ever, dude?
It's the best video ever.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Alrighty then.
That's him signaling to me that we don't have another segment right now. Now it's time to buckle the chin strap, get the pads on, because guess what? It's time to turn out the lights.
I have the utmost respect for Kurt Warner for going in there. I have the utmost respect for Kurt Warner for going in there.
Wow, did he clean him up? That was a brutal.
Some of that shit's hard to watch, bro. It really is. Oof.
Knockout, Lennox Lewis knockout is brutal.
Dude, Lennox Lewis, that may be the crispest 1-2 combination I've ever seen in my life. Ugh. good Lord. The revenge hit that Largent put on that guy that knocked his teeth out in the second week of the season that year was awesome. And, of course, you can watch half of Mike Tyson's fights and see what you just saw in that clip at the beginning of that one, man. He wrecked people.
On Kurt Warner, though, man. That's just...
Yeah. We're not watching Kurt Warner anymore. That's a clone. We've established that. That's a clone.
Oh, golly.
Well, speaking of football, guess what, man?
Football.
Arena football is back. Yes. I used to be a season ticket holding fan of the Battle Wings here in town. They were
Battle Wings.
That was the last football team we had in town, man. It was an Arena League team. I actually, check it out, dude. One of them's signature is on this Seattle helmet. Why? Because he was actually a Seattle Seahawk for a short period of time. Hang on a second, and I will blow it up for you. This guy on the right, Rufus French, number 84, was a tight end for the Seattle Seahawks. He had been drafted by the Green Bay Packers, and he shredded his knee playing for the Packers, and it took 2 years of rehab for him to get back, right? And the Packers cut him after his rookie year is what happened. He told me the story. We were at a car wash one day he was there with us, and turns out that Holmgren pulled some strings and got him over in Seattle, right? Because he still had ties with the Pack. And in the preseason that year, he shredded his knee. So he was actually on our roster for a little bit and shredded his knee. And when I met him, he was in his second year of rehab on the knee, and he was playing Arena League football to try and get loosened up, get ready to try and start going back to the NFL. That was his first step to it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyway, it's back, baby. The Rougarou Arena Football to play in Bossier City this season.
No way that franchise lives with that freaking name, dude. It's not going to happen.
The Rougarou, bro.
Come
now,
on.
if you don't know what the Rougarou is, it is, you see right there, he looks like a wolf man, okay, with the fleur-de-lis on either side. Yeah, the Louisiana Rougarou. What the Rougarou is, it's Louisiana's version of a chupacabra. It's one of those things that people see in the darkness of the swamps, that kind of thing. And Danny's reaction is just classic. Great.
Weak.
Dude, I've got sports here now. Thank God. Come on, man. I got a sport I can watch.
One season. That's going to be it.
It's going to be one season, and that's it for the Louisiana Rougarou.
The helmet. They show that. Scroll back down. I want to see what the helmet looks like.
I wish I could. Let me see if I can blow it up. Nah, I can't blow it up. Shit.
Scroll down.
That's
scrolling.
Okay, here you go. Looks like it's going to be gold with a Rougarou on it. It's going to have that thing that's on the poster.
A smaller logo to put on it. It looks like a helmet sticker.
I know, it does look like a helmet sticker. The Rougarou. Their shoulder pads look like they've been scratched out. Is what it looks like. Yeah. Come on, man. The Rougarou, bro. Come on, man. You got to get hyped for the Rougarou.
No.
No? It's Louisiana, bro. Rougarou.
Rougarou?
Rougarou. That's how you say it. Rougarou.
Terrible.
As in roux, as in the
yeah, I got
you know what the roux is? Come on, man. The Rougarou.
How are you going to chant that? With the 5
Rougarou. Rougarou. Rougarou.
No.
You know what's going on, man. Come on. You can't be happy for your brother. He's got a sport he can watch. You can't be happy.
You're going to be hyped. You and 5 other people are going to go see the home games.
Yes, I am. I'm going to sit right behind the bench and bitch at him the whole time. Yes, I am. I learned about that creature in Supernatural. Really? Did they show it on the Supernatural? That's cool. Arena football is awesome, Keely Chow. It's a lot of fun to watch. It really is. Arena football made football fun again. Yes, it did. And a lot of people forget Kurt Warner came out of that league. The guy we see evaporated every week by Bobby McCray. But he did come from that league. The Iowa Barnstormers. That's where he came from. Yes, Dan, the Rougarou. I'm all about it, bro.
The problem is you don't have the economy to support that franchise.
I know.
You don't.
They're working to try and turn it around, though, dude. 50 Cent's putting a lot of money into this place. He's working on a new dome facility down there and the riverfront and stuff. So, The fans are going to sound like a bunch of Wookiees when they're chanting the name.
So bad.
All right, boys and girls, you know what time it is. It's time for my brother to give out that award that he gives out every week. You know the one I'm talking about. Let's see if I can find the damn video for it. Yeah, there it is. It's the Simple Jack Award. It's that award he gives out every week for that person, organization, country. Hell, he might give it to the whole globe one week. You never know. But it's for those people that are trying to do the right thing, but they just can't quite get it done. And what was the name of this edition this week, buddy? What was it?
The Texas Donghorn edition.
The Texas Donghorn edition. Why? Because we're talking about Arch Manning. Yes. This is Longhorns Wire, which is a paper devoted to Texas Longhorn football. It says 2025 Texas football is broken mess after bad loss to Florida. Danny, tell us what's up with this one, bro.
Well, I mean, this guy made a lot of money off the boosters there in Texas, UT, and he was number one in the Heisman hype. Texas number one coming out of the polls before the first snap of the year. This guy, he has not looked good at all. The guy is indecisive. He cannot handle pressure. And, he's garbage. He's gone total retard on the NCAA gridiron scale. That's why I say it.
Never go full retard. Never go full retard. Never go full retard.
Yeah.
He does, man. He acts like he's never played football before. If somebody gets after him, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Well, you know, Mannings usually look like this in big games, if you remember. You remember Peyton looked like this a lot, if you're...
the Book of Eli didn't look like that in big games.
No, the Book of Eli didn't. But I do have to say that Uncle Eli looked pretty good. But, Uncle Peyton, however, he looked like this a lot.
This guy right here is making more money in an NIL deal than on a rookie contract in the NFL. And if he's eligible to play in Texas next year, he'll probably be back in Texas next year. Because the head coach has really lashed his freaking wagon to this kid.
Yeah, Sarkisian's. Yeah,
I see how he was. When they're playing Sam Houston, he's over people and taunting people, and he runs. When he plays good teams, garbage.
Garbage. Is that what you're saying, Dan?
Full retard.
Full retard. Yeah, and you never want to go full retard. You really don't, man. You really don't. But anyway, boys and girls, that's it for this week's show. We are a little bit biased with our football reporting because we're passionate about our teams. And the Saints got off the snide today. I do have to say that. I don't think we reported that during the NFL segment. My brother's beloved New Orleans Saints got off the snide today and beat those upstart Giants, creating 5 turnovers. They it cracked me up every time. Kool-Aid got 2. Kool-Aid. I think it's McKinstry is his name.
No idea.
It's a nickname, but
no idea.
Yeah, because apparently his mother gave him that nickname because he had a Kool-Aid smile when he was a kid.
The guy today, his name is Sauce.
Sauce Gardner. Yeah, right. Kool-Aid. But anyway, boys and girls, that's too loud for background music. Here we go. Okay. Want to thank you guys for being here. Let's check in with the chat one more time, see what they've got to say about this stuff.
Breeze. Shifty.
Thank you for a great show, Keely Chow says. He also says Eli is 2-0 against the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Yes, he is. The Book of Eli was the man. Look, Danny and I are Patriots fans because of our father, and we couldn't get past that guy. Yeah. We have this theory about him. He's on the sidelines smoking bowls for 3 quarters. But when the 4th quarter starts,
hold my beer.
You better pack a lunch and bring some friends because Eli's coming to play. No doubt. He says you're welcome. Hey, Keely Chow, we couldn't do it without you, man. Eli and the Giants are Tom Brady's kryptonite. Yes, they are. Absolutely. Actually, I would say, well, no, they beat the Eagles once. You could almost say the NFC East was their his nemesis. Yeah,
done pretty well against the Patriots.
But anyway, okay, boys and girls, that's it for tonight's show. Let me let you know what's going on with the channel before we get out of here. Of course, don't forget to go by JoesAtmosfere.com and check out everything over there. You can order commissions from me if you want a pencil sketch portrait. Plus, a couple of links over there will show you how to support the channel financially and check out the comic book over on Kindle. So you guys go check out JoesAtmosfere.com, just like you see it under my name right there. Of course, you know you're watching The Brothers Hack the Matrix. We do this every Sunday night at 6 p.m. Central Time. So come back next week and we'll tell you everything you need to know about the clown show that is 2025 through today's headlines. The Brothers Hack the Matrix every Sunday night at 6 p.m. Central Time. Of course, tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time, it's going to be Military Monday. And Danny, guess what they picked to do for a Military Monday movie this week? It's Kong Skull Island. We're doing that one on Military Monday. Yeah, it's Halloween, so we're going to tend to do some Halloween-themed stuff, and we're going to do that one. Pope Metallicus I, an ex-Marine, a combat medic named Gary, you might know, and myself, being in the Army Military Police Corps, will be talking about the military components of that movie, along with Martin and Anima, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Minefields channel. And then, of course, at 4 p.m. Central Time, it's time for It's Only Talk and Roll, and I believe he's going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow. If that's the case, he's going to start about a half an hour earlier. He usually does that when he plays Baldur's Gate 3. So tune in about 3:30 p.m. Central Time as I give Brian as much hell as possible playing Baldur's Gate 3 over there on That 70s Rock Fans channel. And then, of course, at 6:30, it's time for Papa Joe Gamer After Dark, video games, cocktails, and fails. And, of course, we'll be getting back to playing Mass Effect 3, or as we like to call it on the show, Ass Effect 3. We have the ass meter and the death meter. Which one's going to be better? Which one are we going to have more of? You'll have to tune in and watch at 6:30 p.m. Central Time on Monday night. And then, of course, Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Time is time for Wednesday Afternoon Matinee, where we talk about a great movie back over on Pop Culture Minefields channel with Gary, Anima, and Martin. So you guys be there at 3 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday. And then, of course, Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time, it's time for State of the Atmosphere. This month is all about Halloween. This week, it's kaijus. We're going to be talking about Kong and Godzilla and the ants from them and all that good stuff. Tarantula, one me and my brother used to sit there and watch in the afternoon after school and cheer whenever the jets blew up the frickin' spider at the end of it and stuff. We're going to be checking out all that stuff on State of the Atmosphere this week and checking out all the pop culture stuff as well. So tune in. And don't forget, we're going to be checking in on Sydney Sweeney, the girlfriend of the show, at 5:30 p.m. Central Time this Wednesday. And then Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time, it's time for Sketching the Privateer. The story of America's pirate patriots comes to life on the pages of a comic book. Watch me work on it for about an hour every Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time, you need to check out Pop Culture Minefield again for Gaming Night with John as he continues his assault on Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands. He's about done with this one. I can't wait till he's done because Martin and Knock and him are all going to play Baldur's Gate together. So that should be fun. A little Dungeons and Dragons after this one's done. But we got to finish New Vegas. Actually, I think they're on the moon right now. So there's a DLC where they go to the moon. So I think that's what they're on right now. Anyway, come check it out. 8 p.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Minefields channel on Friday. And then, of course, that brings us right back around to Sunday morning with NFL pregame party. Danny's there for the first hour until it's Terry time, as he calls it, which is the Fox pregame. He watches it every Sunday. But he's always there for the college report, which I'm pretty sure I can say safely you like college football more than you do the NFL. And so he's always there to comment on that. And we also give you the skinny on all the games going on. We've got a Sunday game this time in London again. And I don't remember who it is. We talked about it this morning, but I can't remember. Anyway, we'll fill you in on everything going on in the NFL and college next Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time. And then, of course, it's right back around to us at 6. Let's check in the chat real quick before we get out of here and see what's going on there. Let's see. Yeah, Keely Chow, ass effect. That's right. Martin says, yes, we are full on into monkey business on Monday morning. Yeah, tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time. Let's see. Danny tells you all, God bless all. Have a safe work week, everyone. And see, you can tell he works in a manufacturing plant right there. He wants you to be safe. And Keely Chow says, college football is greater than the NFL. Roll Tide. I hear you, Keely Chow. Like the enthusiasm about your team, man. You should always stick with them no matter how they're doing. And myself, we went down to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers today. I think that sucks. We had the lead, let it get away at home.
Commandos hold on to beat the Chargers, man.
Do they? The Commandos won it.
They beat them pretty
That's what I'm
too.
talking about. All right. Well, let's go Patriots. We got to give the Buffalo Bills their first loss. Don't think it's going to happen, but we can hope. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. So, I want you guys to take it easy, and until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless.